All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to the Daily Paycheck with John from Craps. Here we go. We're in, I guess, what is this, day 7 or so of the storm. And if you are new to the show, what we do here is we're building a bankroll from 10 grand to 100 grand, 10% at a time. So buying in for 10% of what my bankroll is, trying to win 10% of that every day. It's basically discipline 101 here, but also working on different ways to make it. To make it cleanly, easily, not stressed, that kind of thing. So this month, we're working the storm. And I like to do a strategy for a full month, give it a full chance to kind of show itself. And here we go. This is going to be the storm. It's $50 on the don't. It's 180 in odds. And this 180 in odds is going to be here for just a set number of rolls, okay? And the idea here is it's about a 3 to 4 hit strategy to get your paycheck. And here's how it's going to work. Once we have a point, let's say our point's 5. We're going to go with basically 204 across. It's 204 across minus the point. Every bet here is going to pay $50. So the 4 and 10, 25-hour buy 4 and 10 pays $49 plus the $1 for the vig. The 35-hour 5 and 9, that pays $49. The 6 and 8 at 42 also pay $49. So everything up here pays $49. We're going to drop a penny or a white chip from our rack on every hit and collect $50, okay? So think of these hits as all worth $50. What we're gonna do is look for 3 hits, potentially 4 hits. And the way that this works is this. The first hit of any box number, it's gonna pay $50. In odds down here, by the way, what you have up here on the 5 and 9 is 169 across. This would pay 50, that would pay 120, that pays 170 down there. So if you get a 7 early, you're making money. Even if it's $1, you're making money. After the first hit, though, what we do, we're going to take the odds down by $60. I'm going to bring all this back and make it look like 120 in odds, like so. So reduce the exposure down here, and note that we have gotten back money off the table, plus still make it 50 for 1. So if the 7 comes now, we're actually going to make $51. Follow me? The next hit, same thing. You get paid $50 for 1. We'll take the odds back, make them look like 60. So they regress a second time. Again, same bets are up here. Now we have $200 in the rack. Our third hit pays, you guessed it, 50 for 1, and the odds come back. And let's take a look at where we are. We had 179 or 169 out here. There's 100, 50, 160, 170. That was our number from up top. We have $50 on the don't. So this pile here represents all of our initial money. I have 110 in the rack. I got 169 up here, okay? Which means we're done. That's paycheck, essentially, right? We can take all this down and feel like we're okay. We have all of our money back in the rack. We have $100 left in profit, plus we have our 169. We're out. That's 250. We're done, essentially, for the day. That could be the entire paycheck right there. This is a doable thing, guys. I think if we can get 3 hits that are not the point, we're gonna be okay. The big hole here is whacking the point while you have odds on it. So although it's a right side play, the odds down there keep you pretty safe. And really, I want you to think about this. These strategies that we run here, they're all the same. Ultimately, every strategy is the same. This one has 179 at risk, right? Looking for 3 hits and out, essentially, 3 to 4 hits and out. Other things we do across the box, same thing. With the don't pass, 3 or 4 hits, you can be out. It's just different ways of playing the same way, right? Different ways of hitting the same goal. This 204 is nice because the bets are easy, and it's kind of a simple play. So here we go. Let's get it rolling. I'm going to refresh the roll tracker. I'm going to fetch my dice. I got $2,500 in the bank. We're going to look to win 250. So there's 150 bucks on the don't. And let's go. I'll get the bets up top set once I have a point established, and wish me luck here. Looks like I didn't 7 us out yesterday in the roll tracker. So there's yesterday's final 7. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. It's going to be a 9 to get us started, 6-3. Probably not a good throw on a cruise ship right there. That red die never reached, but I'm throwing him super soft now. All right, 9's the point. Let's go. I'll take my $300 here. It's going to be a little bit of machining to get the bets all out there, but there's let's see, there's $300 in reds and greens. All right, here's the bets. $50 here, 35, 42, 42, and 25. All right, get some white chips for that red. All right, 42, 42. So we are set in the box. I got too many chips again. I always do that. In odds, I need 180 in odds. I'll bring back a little bit to my rack. And let's go. Let's stay off the 9 for a couple of rolls. So that's all we gotta do is avoid the 9 for a few rolls here. It'll be okay. This really turns the boogeyman into the point for a couple of rolls. So that's it. If you can avoid that, should be kind of okay. Here we go. All right, we got a 7 right away. And so what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to make it easy on myself, 6-1. We know we have 169 up here. We know we got $50 here and 120 here. It's going to net us $1 in profit. I'm just going to take the dollar out and leave the bets up just for the ease of our lives. Casino won't let you do that. They'll take everything down and pay it. But for us here today, that's how I'm going to roll that out. Alrighty, that was ugly. New point coming though. Okay, Dan, how much on the don't? $50 flat and 180 in odds is on the don't. And the don't goes down. The odds go down with each hit. So I'm trying to reduce the impact of the buckshot. 213. That's cool. That'll pay us down there on the don't. And like before, one thing I do is I'm going to watch the rack, and I'm going to know that I'll have 170-ish in the box, plus 50 down here. It's about 225 on the felt, roughly. We're looking at our box. The minute we get back to having our $2,500 here, we know we're about done. That's going to be kind of our clue. So I'll keep the rack as clean as I can. Oh, that was a little not flat hit right there, 415. Alrighty, there's the 5. So that'll be the same as the 9. I'm gonna move that puck here. Put this over here. Oh, I didn't put the caps on the 5 and 9. Jeez. There we go. The 9 rather. All right. Let's do it. Just avoid the 5. There's the one. There's the odds. The 180. Stay off the 5 for a minute. Let's get her done. Looks like a 6, a 5 and a 1. Not a great throw. Kind of slipped out of my hands. 5, a 1, 6, but that pays $50. That pays 50 for 1 out of the rack. Remember, $49 plus 1 is 50. That comes back. The odds will come down to 120 in odds. So 120 in odds. And all this will come back. And as soon as I get blacks over here, we're going to keep coloring the blacks up. There's a black chip. Because we have to know what's in the rack. We always have to know what we have in the rack. Otherwise, we're going to get lost in the sauce. All right, here we go. There's a 1 and a 1. That's aces in both places. Doesn't help us at all. Good looking throw. It's an 11 though, man. It's 2 horns in a row. What does Wayland say? The horns and the 5s and 9s they travel together, he says. Well, I'm worried about that because I got a 5 as the point. So we gotta not see a 5 here. There's a 7. Okay, that's actually okay. 4, 3, 7's fine. Not great, but it's fine. We lost the box, right? But we had pulled money back, and we're still going to be okay here. Watch what's going to happen. We're going to lose the 169 up top. But down below, we'll still win 50 here on the straight. We'll win 80 bucks on the flat, or on the odds rather, which means we're taking $25, $35, $39 in net loss from that, but we had made 50 bucks on that hit of the 6. So we're up a little bit. Not a lot, but we are up. And that's all that matters. All right, there is that. You want to look at the rack? 2,300. There's our 2,500 starting bankroll. I've got 50, about 80 bucks in profit sitting here. So not quite home yet, but if we get our 3 hits in the next shooter, we'll be there. Let's come out. Good morning, Ian. Good to see you here, buddy. Here we go, coming out. Another non-flat. Boy, I'm not getting my landings aren't very good today. 4-2-6. That's not an 8-2. It's a 4 or 6. It's a 4-2. 4-2, not a 4-1. Jeez, I rolled them twice there. 4-2-6 was the point. Which I'd rather have something different. All right, 175, 180 in odds. Let's get the 4 and the 10. There's the caps for the 8 and the 9. I'll leave the caps sitting there for a minute. And let's get a black chip broke. And there's the 5, the 8, and the 9. I need a cap for the 5. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I already have. What did I just do? I have my green sitting right here from before. I think I just screwed myself out of $100. Did I just do that? Did I just put $100 in the rack and I got lost? All right. Well, I think I owe myself some money. I pulled. Oh, down on the couch. I'm sorry. Yeah, I pulled. I think I pulled money out of the rack to make that change right there, and I didn't need to. Oh well. We'll still make it. We'll still make it. Here we go. Just avoid the 6 for a minute. There's a freaking 7 right away. That's okay. That's gonna make us money. It's fine. That it sucks, but it's fine. That's 162 up there. It's 50, 125, 35, 145, 155, 160, $2. Down here, you're gonna get paid 50 flat, and for 180, it's 150. So it's $200 down here. So the net of that 7 is $38 to us. Okay, so I'm gonna take the $38, leave the bets up. So again, the quick 7s are fine. The odds are down there for that quick 7. It helps protect you in that case to get your 3 hits. You're exposed for that point, and we have to have better rolling than this, John. That's just what it comes down to. Just need better rolling. Here we go. That's basically 2 PSOs. There's a one-hit wonder on the last shooter and a PSO on this guy. Maybe I can do better. I don't know. Let's see. That's a better looking shot. That's a 9. It's going to bounce back and forth, right? 5, 9. There's the 9. Let's make that look like a 6. All right, there's the odd. I think I owe myself $100. I think I took $100 out of the rack and never put it back. So here we go. Um, we'll know once the shot's over. If I'm not at profit, then we'll know. If I get my 3 hits, we'll know that I screwed up the payment. I'll fix it. Better looking throw, and it's a damn 7. Jeez, I cannot get out of my own way today. Look at the 7s popping. Again, it's a 9, so it's a $1 win. It ends up being $1. Cannot get out of my own. Oh, that was a come out 7. No, it's a 9. Hold on. The roll tracker's wrong. 6-3 and then a 4-3. Okay. 2 consecutive PSOs. We have to get better. Have to get better here, right? Ah, man. No money owed. Okay, thanks, Jen. I feel like I did something goofy there, but here we go. Let's get better. A little deep. 4, 3, 1. All righty. Different point finally. 3, 1, 4 down here on the end. Let's get that 9 looking right. I'm going to make the 4 odds 200 even. I'll take a black and I'll take 4 greens. You'll see why. And same thing. We're going to get our hits up here. Let's go. Just got to avoid the damn 4. It's going to take whatever comes back and make that my set. Let's go. 7s are okay. Buckshots are where it's not going to be helpful. We got to just be careful of the buckshot. Let's avoid the 4 for a few rolls here if we can. There's a 7. God dang it. Now the 7 on the 4 and 10 is going to actually cause a loss. Boy, oh boy, look at these freaking 7s coming. All right, that'll win $150. 100 here, 50 here. And we're going to lose more than that. We're going to lose a little more than that. So this is going to be a net loss. Boy, I'll tell you, my throws today. We're going to lose 120, actually not, 125, 175, 179, 150. So we're going to be a net down $29 on that one. That just sucks. Man. Today might be like epically bad shooting by me, right? There's $2,300, 2,400, 2,500. Our profit is still about $80. We just cannot get out of our own way, though. I'm telling you. Look at those. Look at the PSOs. 3 PSOs in a row. Man, ugly. All right, there's a 9, 6-3. That's not a great throw. Too much spinning, 6-3. You're gonna come here. All right. All right, 180 down there. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. I need to break $100 so I can cap the 6 and the 8. I guess I'll need 50 in red. All righty. All right, let's go. How about anything but a 9 or a 7? One box number would be awesome. Just one. Can I get one box number? Yeah, it's 5 PSOs, right? 1, 2, 3, 5 PSOs. Good Lord. 4, not 5, 4. Jeez. Come on. How about another fucking 7? Can you believe this shit? Good Lord. It's a 6-1. It rolled over on me. 6-1-7. Oh my God. Another dollar for me. God. I can't believe this day. 6-1. Man. Horrible. Horrible rolling. Can you please, roll tracker, just work for me? Look at that. Look at that board. It looks like a candy cane. It's terrible. All right, we're coming out again. Wow. Some days, right? Good Lord. Okay, there's a 4. Hard. Deuces, 2-2. The problem with this, not the problem, but a problem I'm feeling today, is that we're playing with fire here, right? Totally playing with fire. It's like we've dodged the 7 so many times, which is great. You know that that's coming. That buckshot's coming, right? All the time we're wasting not getting a freaking hit up top. I haven't gotten a hit up top once, but one time today. All this time we're not getting hits up top. We're just waiting for it to get picked off, right? I just know a pickoff is coming. It's like one of those things. Man, come on. It was a midnight. So it wasn't a 7 and it wasn't a 4. So that's actually progress for me today. Leave the 6s stacked. I don't care about that right now. Is that aces? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. It's like everything but a box number. Anything but in the box. Look at this bullshit. This is the kind of day that makes you want to just not play. Like this, when I say to you, like, you know, you play till your bankroll's empty or you're not having fun, this is a not having fun day. This is just like, what a waste of my time. It's just. There's a 6. Oh my God. Everybody celebrate. Celebrate. Woo. We got paid on a number. I can't even believe it. We got paid on a number. Holy crap and crap. Wow. $50 for one. I can't believe I rolled a box number and got paid on it. Oh my God. So happy. All right, I'm taking the odds down from 200 to 150 on that 4. I've considered, and somebody suggested it in chat, to leave that up for multiple rolls on the 4 or 10 instead of just every 3 coming down. That's a possibility. Under advisement. There's a 1 and a 1, or back to it again. We're back to bullshit rolls. Okay, so we celebrated for nothing. We got another BS roll. 2 aces. Johnny. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Kevin's here too, it looks like. That's a better looking throw. What is it? A 1, 2, freaking 3. Are you shitting me? Look at this roll. 12, 2, 6, 3, 2. Good God. I can't believe what's happening. I'm going to take a cup of coffee, take a break for a minute. If it wasn't sad, it'd be funny. Like the epic bad roll of all time right here. Oh my gosh. Where's my New York strip talking about get me on crapless tables, right? Yeah, totally, right? Oh my God. A little bit of a deep throw. It's a 5. It's a 5. We're gonna get a second payment on this shooter. Oh my Lord. 4-1. Whoo! $50 for 1. Wow. I'm gonna bring back those odds too. Now we're down to $100 in odds. Gotten paid twice. Here we go. Here we go. That's a good looking shot, Johnny. It's a hard 8. 3 hits, 4, 4, hard 8. That's fantastic. It's going to bring another $50 into the house. And our odds back, I'm going to take 2 of my greens from my rack and get a black chip for them. Okay. Now, my bankroll is not quite solid. I don't know why it's not solid. My bankroll should be perfect here. I told you I messed up earlier. This should be 2,500. But what I got out here right now is I got 100, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 179 plus 50. It's basically 2 1/4 plus that, right? That's my paycheck. So we are done playing. I'm not even taking this hand any further, okay? We got our paycheck. I'm freaking out of here. I'm not gonna tempt my fate today at all. I'm gonna take all this down except for a 1/4 on the 4, all right? And a $5 hard 4. I'm gonna put that at risk. On a 7, I'll take the $15 win. If a hard 4 comes, I'll take some extra juice. If a 4 comes, we're even on the 50. That's it. I'm basically going to lock up where I am. And let's see where we are here. We have 175. There's $225. Whew. There's the 225, 235, 239, plus whatever's coming back. We're gonna get at least $50 back off this table, so we're gonna be over our profit, which is fine. What a dog fight that was today. Good gravy. What a dog fight. Oh my God. Front face landing, 5-3. Look at that. Just look at that set of rolls there for this shooter. I mean, you got to run, man. That's an 8. Now, again, I've talked about on the 4 as the point, taking 2 hits before the regression over here, because you can get 8 rolls or 6 rolls before a 4 hits, and that 7 gets stronger every single hit. So that's a thing for us to consider doing as an upgrade. Oh, nice looking throw. 6. Now we're gonna roll nothing. Now watch. The bets are off. The bets are off. It's gonna be nothing but box numbers. Hit the small. Nothing but box numbers coming your way right here. I could run it back. You know, I thought about doing just going right back out there again. Another $200 in the whole thing up top. We can have that discussion. I did it yesterday in practice. That's a good throw. I did it in practice and it works really good, right? You come all the way down on a 4 or 10, go right back out with $200 in odds and the whole spread, and just let it happen, right? But the whole profit goes into risk that way, right? And that's just one of those things where it's like, you know, paycheck play versus home run play. We are paycheck playing, not home run playing today. So I can't really do that. But I can see that. I can see where you'd want to. I can totally see where you'd want to. Another sideways hit. There's another 6. Now look at this. We're just going to destroy the box right here. This is great. This is great. I love it. No pressure. Good looking throw. 3. I got to soften that release a little bit still. Soften it a little bit, Johnny. There's the 7. Okay. It came, which is fine. 4-3. That ends my day, which I'm okay with. There's the payment on the don't. That's a black chip. Today's profits are 325, 335, 339 in profit. Yeah, baby. Let's go type that in before it runs away. Let's go type that in. 339. All right. So we are here. Daily paycheck. The storm. 2,500, 28.39 is the out from the bank. And this was 4 PSOs. A lot of horns. A lot of stress today. Alrighty though, how are we doing? I think we're there. I think we got profit. If I go to the storm, we are 5-2. We're up 228. It took us 5 days to get there, but we are in profit with this thing. I think the changes that we made were good ones. Let's go back here and talk a little bit. I think our changes were good. I think that leaving the $50 up there, 50 for 1 forever, perpetual, is smart. I do think that on the 4 and 10, you can do this. You can go 50 and 200 in odds and take 2 hits. So where's my dice? Right? The point's 4. You can get 1 hit. There's a 9. Well, there's, of course, the buckshot, but a 9 and an 8 before you go down to the 150. Take 2 hits up top before you regress it down. Your likelihood of getting whacked by a 4, even though I just did it in front of you, it's so much lower. It's almost worth taking the extra couple of shots up here. And every time you don't throw a 7, right, it becomes stronger, stronger, stronger as it goes because you're pulling back 100 instead of 50 per regression. That's a change I can totally see us making as a way to kind of accelerate it a little bit. But as it is, we did it. We made our paycheck. We fought through it, and I'm super stoked. And that's it. I'll be down getting some new coffee here. And I will see you. Only 4 black chips in the final batch. What are you talking about, Jen? Only 4 black chips on the final batch. It is only 4 chips. You're right, Jen. You're right. You're right. Good eye. I totally missed that. It's 158 or 258 or whatever. I owe us $100, right? I owe the bank $100. Is that what you're saying? Thank you. I screwed that up. This is going to be a. How do I do this? Daily paycheck. Let me just reload. I think what I'm going to do here is. How do I even do this? I'll have to edit that. I can edit the database by hand, I think, and change the amount of that last one. Yeah, or yeah, I'll try and edit it by hand. I think I can do that. This screen, I can't make a change. I can only add new stuff. I don't want to add a loss of $100 here. It'll make it confusing. Let's just call it like that. I'll go downstairs. I'll fix it. Thanks, Jen. Good eye. Anyway, that's it. I think I'm out. I'm gonna go get some new coffee. It's 260 or 2. I'm not gonna do a loss because that'll make the strategy look like it's 5 and 3, and that's not right. So I'll just change the database directly. That's the way to do it. Yeah, things we can change here, by the way. We can put the horn back in again. We talked about having a $4 horn going the whole time. Just even a $5 horn high yo, right, is good enough in here. It's worth almost $5 every time to catch the rolls like we caught there, because the $5 horn high yo, that's going to make $15, $20 every time on a roll like that. So we're good. No, Thomas, I think it doesn't. Earlier on, what happened earlier on was I had $100 sitting here, like in this part of my table where you can't see it. It was over here. And I had 3/4 sitting here for some reason. I don't know what I did. And I put the $100 in the bank, and the 3/4 I wasn't sure what to do with it. I put it back in my rack. I thought maybe I had the $100 here that was mine from pulling odds down, so I didn't know. So I was wrong. Jen went back and rewatched. I was right on that. So we're okay. There no money needed to exchange hands there. But yeah, Jen says hello fight back. I don't know if it really fought back today. Like we never got upside down. We were never behind. We were winning $1 on not all the sevens, $1 or $30 in the sevens, which is boring, but whatever. As a shooter, I fought back and got some good rolls. But think about this, right? If you're at a casino, right? Think about the casino. And I say this a lot, right? Like in the morning show, I can do this and I can make my money and it's fine. I can adjust. If I go to the casino at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? When it's just me at the table, I can do this. But if you're at a regular table, look at my throws today, right? PSO, we had a one-hit wonder to start, the 7-3-6 number, right? Then 4 PSOs in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4 PSOs in a row. If you're at a regular table, that's 2 hours between those PSOs for me, right? You could never adjust in time. I adjusted, right? I changed my release a little bit because I was screwing something up. You can't do that in a casino. It's 2 hours before you get the damn dice back, right? So you got to go in the morning. If you're going to play this way, you got to be by yourself in the morning or with a friend in the morning, and that's it. You cannot do this at night on a Saturday. You can't. You can't paycheck play at a crowded table unless you're going to play purely random strategies that are going to win on complete randomness. If you're going to try and be a shooter, quote unquote, you cannot do this unless you're alone at the table because the adjustment has to happen. And you can't do it if you're waiting for 8 people to go between those PSOs of my own. So luckily the strategy, like Jen says, it hung on, right? This thing hung on for dear life the whole way through. That last roll, 12 roller, 6 horns or 5 horns, right? Most of them came right away. And you're like, oh my God, we're not gonna do it again. We're gonna sit here and burn it again. But we held on good, got our money, got 3 more box hits, right? I'm down with the program. That worked out good today. So, and like I said, this odds play down here can be for anything. Like right now we're at 161, whatever. If I was at a regular 160 across, it's the same conversation, right? Look at this, 160 across. Let's just do the math real quick. 160 across, I'll put the money in the middle. With 180 odds, we have a few minutes here, right? 180 odds. Let's just play it out, okay? I'll roll it up here. We'll make pretend. Okay? We'll ignore the 7s for a minute. There's a 10 as the point, and let's do tier pressure. Let's do tier pressure, right? There's a 5 that pays $35. And you know, tier pressure, full press, 1 hit. Full press for 1 hit. Now here you gotta leave this up because you're not bringing money back. But it's the same notion. 8, $35, 25, 35, looks like 60. That's 2 hits. There's the 7. So lose 160 on a point of 10, win 150, you're down $10, minus the 5, you're down $5. It's the exact same thing. All these strategies are the exact same thing. That's what I want to impress upon you. Let's get a new point. Actually we didn't lose 160. We had this back in our rack. There's an 11. Let's just get a 6. Okay, the point's gonna be 6. We'll do the exact same move, right? We'll move that to there. Of course, buckshot. You know what? I'm gonna stop demoing shit because I buckshot myself all the time. But I think what I'm trying to say is this. If you're gonna go 160 across, press, pull, it's the same thing as 204 across, same bet, stop. There's no difference, except for the fact that you can pull money down and reduce the odds. You're still looking at 3 hits and running away. So whether it's 3 hits of full press and out, or 3 hits of same bet and out, it's still 3 hits. These strategies are all kind of the same. It's just a matter of how big are your odds there to save you? How long are they there to save you? And can you survive a couple of rolls? That's really it. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna go make new coffee, get the show prepped, and I'll see you down there for coffee and craps in just a few minutes. For those of you watching live, for those of you who are watching the recording, hope that was fun.